350. The Admiral 9 out to 10. And Zero Demerits 420 is now into 360 on the WAP with Coley up towards the top 8 to 850. This is the Sweps handicap. And again, 1,300 metres. And waiting now. In fact, they're off, and away they go. And Guns of Navarone left well. My Demi on the inside. Coley and Masquerade wider out. And the Admiral is up there in that group as well. Followed next by, going through on the inside, is Wine Knight as they race towards the far turn. Gold Merit is next, a length away to Miss Miranda. Racing on the inside of Scorpion Storm, and they're followed by Savanik, who's third and fourth. Last kept company by My Sweet Deal. Zero Demerits is second last, and Rock on Tommy is the last one as they go inside the 800 now. And it's My Demi leading about 3/4. My Demi on Guns of Navarone, about 2 lengths away, is Masquerade up into third with Coley fourth on the inside. Then comes the Admiral, a length and a half to Wine Knight. Gold Merit behind them. Then Miss Miranda, who's on the inside of Scorpion Storms, followed by Savanik, who's still about 7 or 8 lengths from the lead before the corner. Then My Sweet Deal, and then comes Rock on Tommy, and the last one, Zero Demerits into the straight. My Demi in front. Guns of Navarone comes up on the outside with Coley, and then Masquerade, the Admiral, and out in the centre of the track is Gold Merit putting in a claim as well, racing down to the 100. Guns of Navarone, Miss Miranda sneaking up on the inside of Guns of Navarone. Coley and Gold Merit's wider out. Miss Miranda along the inside. Miss Miranda's got the head in front. Savanik flying through, but Miss Miranda, I think, from Savanik. And out wider is Coley and Gold Merits. From Guns of Navarone, he was just hauled in late. Zero Demerits has made up some ground there. Wide Knight and My Demi. Then came My Sweet Deal, who's followed next by Scorpion Storms. Rock on Tommy. The Admiral's pulled in second last, ahead of only Masquerade. Well, they were coming from right across the track. Miss Miranda had gone through to hit the lead, and Savanik had worked a way through, making up that ground from the top of the straight. And then wider out, Coley was joining Gold Merits, who started to wind up from about that 200 metre point. Good finish. There won't be too much between first to fourth, with Miss Miranda and Brad Willa looking for a riding double today for Summer Dixon, with Miss Miranda, Savanik coming through, Holly Watson for Simon Miller, and the numbers are 3, 4, 2 and 11. A long head and a short neck at the margins, a long head and a short neck, and it's 118.90 the time, 118.90. 3, 4, 2 and 11, and fifth, Guns of Navarone. So Miss Miranda, Brad Willa picking up a riding double. Summer Dixon preparing the mare of 6 years by Blackfriars out of Up Close. 4 owners, D. Britton, S. Brand and Miss S. Dixon as well. First start in the stable, and first race at the track for over 333 days. It's won by a long head from Savanik, screeching through. The mare of 4 by Savabil from Dunbrovnik, and Holly Watson for Simon Miller. Coley has got third. Brad Parnham, Lindsay Smith, number 2, just in front of 11. Gold Merits, Lakdar Romilly, Jim Taylor, up close in that what was a line of 4 at the post. So Miss Miranda on race return, giving Brad Willa a double, prepared by Summer Dixon as we go down now to the yard. And Brittany Taylor with that sectional 35.77. 35.77, the sectional, Britt.
Thanks very much, Matt. I have Summer down here in the yard, and Summer, first start for your stable is a win. You can't ask for much more than that. How long have you had the mare, and what have you been able to learn about her in the time that she's been in your yard?
I've had the mare for a couple of months now, and just sort of getting to know the mare, and sort of decided from the bottom and worked their way up to the top. I know that Vaughan's had a few problems with her feet, and I got the man on the job, Steve. He done a wonderful job with her, of course, and I think she's just appreciated the change of environment down the beach, and she's a really lovely mare to have on the stable, and she's already got a lot of great form behind her, and this is probably one of the weaker fields she's raced in comparison to her other company she's been up against, and I've never actually seen the mare win from down the fence today, and to be honest, I couldn't really even see her watching the run because the sun was right in my eyes. So when they said that Miss Miranda was making ground, I couldn't see her, but I was really glad they were calling her name.
Well, you would have been very pleased to see the finish then, because she got her head in front. Savnik was closing off quick, but it was Miss Miranda doing too good. What were your confidence levels like coming into today? You mentioned the master farrier in Steve has been at work. Has she been pretty sound in the time she's been with you?
Yeah, she's been pretty sound. We just had a couple of niggly things that I suppose when you have a few things and they all come together, they make a bigger thing. But yeah, no, she's been pretty good, and I suppose this is my first start with the horse, so she was a bit quiet behind the scenes, and I didn't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. And it's hard to get to know the horse when it's your first start here today on what's her mannerism and when she goes her best. But yeah, I thought that this was one of the weaker fields that she's been up against, and she definitely appreciated the soft track.
You won't be discouraged when she's a lamb walking around for the second up start. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
There is Summer Dixon over to Brad Rawiller.
Well, Brad Rawilla's made it a double today. And Brad, tell us how this unfolded. Someone was saying that she couldn't see. She was looking into the sun. So how did it unfold for you?
Yeah, it's a job well done by Summer. Obviously, she's placed this horse well first up after a long break. And it certainly wasn't a plan to be back on the inside riding for luck. But Blinker's first time, when we stepped, she just didn't jump at all. And Summer was just sort of mindful to make sure that we got cover. So I didn't have her, I guess, revved up with the blinkers on to jump away quick, and she didn't jump at all then. And you go to plan B, and we travelled actually nice through the run and sort of got into a point where I could get out after straightening, but it sort of wasn't going to happen. I was happy to have my momentum keep going forward, and yeah, to her credit, she dug deep when it counted.
Congratulations, well done.
Cheers.
There is Brad Rawiller, and Miss Miranda wins first up after 333 days off the scene. Defeats Savnik, and Coley gets that bob for third over Gold Merits. 3, 4, 2 and 11, the numbers from the 7th. 2 more to come here from Belmont.